What's up, everyone? It's Squidz here, and welcome to MKU Division 1 playoffs. I believe the first match we have going on now is Arc versus Vertex, I want to say. Just going to quickly make sure. I think it is. But yeah, I've got Rookie with me. He's just gone AFK, so he'll be here very shortly. But yeah, so I think it's going to be a really interesting match. Arc have just got a victory against World Friend 1. So now they are against... Oh, I think we're back. My Discord just died for a second. Yeah, we are back now.
Ready whenever.
Oh, what's up, Ricky?
Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
This is really bad time as well, because my Discord just died.
To the stream again. I believe we're going to be covering Tomsu. Arc just came off a big win, an upset win against World Friend Star. So Arcadia Sky going to be making it to the semifinals. We're going to be focusing mainly on their match against Vertex. Divine Phoenix versus Rosando. La Catastrophe is also happening right now. You can watch that on other streams as well. That's going to be a fun one. A lot of smack talk going on there. Arcadia VX, kind of a rivalry in the past, I suppose. So we'll be getting to see how that plays out today. So I think Squidz has your lineups for you all. So
yeah, so
talk about that now.
So on the side of Vertex, we have Felix, Hoira, Leo, LS, Mark, and Tricky, which is a pretty strong lineup. Then again, I would like to think most lineups from Vertex are strong, regardless of the players, because just because of how strong of a team Vertex are in general. But so I imagine Felix would be the core leader there, and I'm expecting a good performance from people like Mark and Tricky. And on the other side, from Arc, we have Brandon, Corazon, Kuj, Monfi, Teeples, and Tomsu. And now, as we know, Kuj likes to... excuse me. He does like to bag for shock whenever he can. So
yeah, we got a few huge ones in the in the final... matches of the World Friend match, including the one, I guess, on a Sweet Canyon. So,
but yeah,
game changing.
We got
right there.
We got people who will be trying to run at the front wherever possible, like Corazon and well, there's everyone apart from Kuj, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, two pretty strong lineups. I think this is going to be a really interesting war.
Yeah, I suppose this is debatably the biggest match that both these teams have ever played.
This is for a
lot on the line to say
Division 1
very
final,
least.
I think.
Yeah, this is a spot for the D1 finals, VX
Huge.
and Arc. So I'm not sure if the teams have played tournament finals before, but it's guaranteed that we're going to have one team making their first major finals appearance. I suppose VX has the experience of the AC, but obviously this is MKU, a whole new different beast. So there's a lot on the line here. Yeah, we are underway. So guessing that we're going to start with the DAC from Arc.
Yeah,
Arc point of view. Always got to start
surprising.
on DAC. That's how it be. So Arcadia will be starting off with perhaps the first pick here, as we can see. But the question is, what season, Squidz? Make the call. I'm gonna go summer. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go. My gut says spring, actually.
So. I think I'm gonna have to go with the winter. That's what it usually. That's what it usually ends up being.
Yeah, it feels like it, but.
Oh, awesome!
It was the only one we didn't mention. Okay, well, personally, I think that this is the best one. So
it does look not too.
I'm not feeling too left out, I suppose. Or I'm happy for the players that they get to play Autumn, which is my personal favorite one. But yeah. So anyway,
I don't think there are any ramps in the way, are there, on Autumn?
Yeah, pretty much none at all. So it is frozen for me on Cinda's point of view, but not on Tomsu's actual stream. So I'm just going to be checking out what's going on Tomsu's point of view on a stream. So
yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, right now is Cinda here with us?
Yeah, I think he's just trying to sort it out now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the actual cast is having these issues also. Maybe I'll pull it up really quickly.
All right. Spot-wise, right now we see a few DKs up there, up at the top. We see a Wario in first.
It looks like it's going fine. It's going fine on the cast.
Okay, that's good.
It's just on the call screen share. So we'll just be doing the old-fashioned way off of Tomsu's stream for now.
We know that. Mark, Vertex getting the bottom 2 as well.
All right. I believe that this is a 12-point race win to start off for Arc. So this is the semifinals. So the winner will be advancing to finals, to answer a question in the thing. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to let the call stream happen again, we could find a different POV maybe. I'm not sure if anybody on VX is streaming. It may just be Tomsu. So we'll see how it goes there. I'm going to click on the link again. I can't see well, we could just go off of Tomsu's POV straight up Sunday. I think maybe easier. Okay. Well, let me know if that's working out. I believe we got yeah, I can see it now. Got a 12-point lead for Arc early on.
Yeah, that's definitely the start you want if you're Arc.
That's the start that they want. 35-47 in their favor. Got their pick and everything. Looks like we may have another pick coming in also. I think I saw some DSs there. I'm interested to see if we're going to see any Streetles emerge. Looks like most people were not fooled. Big red at the end by Monfy there to hit a Tricky out of first. So that's going to result in a big top 2. And we are underway. Race 2, DHC. Now, Arc, last match, they did not do too well on here. They got a late shock, and it helped a little, but not all too much, I believe. Anyway, a little bit of strange strats at the beginning, but regardless, they're going to be holding on to 130. Monfy with the good start here. So,
triple reds from...
we noticed that...
was that just one?
I think it was just
actually.
one.
Okay.
I think I'm not sure if that was Brandon's trail, but it certainly looked like it for a second. So, one thing to note is that Ghost is actually going, or who, I don't know how you pronounce the new name, Huera. Oh, God,
I've never known either.
I'm just going to call him Ghost for simplicity's sake. He is the one Mario in here, so we're used to seeing VX with all the purple characters and stuff, but...
Most Waluigi's going to be, I think, belong to Arc, though. I do know quite a lot of Arc members, like Brandon and Monfy there.
Monfy right in front of us right there, so... I want to say that, is the DK Arc? I'm not sure yet.
There's a DK.
No,
Leo's a DK.
Leo's a
Yeah.
DK. There's another one up there. It looks like he's just going to cheat death there, perhaps. I know that Teeples uses Wario a lot also, so I'm a little confused. Anyway, we're getting quite a lot of speed up here. Yeah, it looks like Teeps. Oh, and that's going to be an arc shot coming out, and Tomsu's going to be dodging very high up, and we're going to see who that DK was after all. It's Mark. So Tomsu, an opportunity to maybe get 30 on the board here. He's going to have to hope that a teammate's behind him just in case there's a red. Yeah, so Brandon's going to be able to pull and at least shield him a little bit. So Tomsu has an opportunity here to maybe extend the lead a little bit because I believe that VX is in last. Actually, I'm not sure. No, Cudge is up in 10th right now, so he's trying to catch up. So it's going to be critical for Brandon to at least shield him off here.
You're going to have to hope there's no blue on this upcoming set as well, that everyone's
passing. We're going to find out soon, if not. And it looks like we may be getting at the point where he makes it anyway. Oh, okay.
But that's the blue, but I think it's going to be a bit too late.
Yeah, it looks like it may have been held even. So.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Looks like this is going to be another top 2 for Arc to start off. Going to get Brandon
Vertex
and Tomsu at the top 2. It looks like a lot of bottom spots for VX. So that's going to be a 1-2. Oh, never mind. 1, 2, 7, 9, 10, 11. So probably a slight win right there, not by much, by just 2. So the top 2 is going to be critical there in maintaining that lead, I suppose. But if you're Arc, like this is the start. You're fine for the start, I think. So I think a lot of people had them as the underdog in the match before. May have them still as the underdogs now, but they're going against what people may be thinking, and despite the 8-8 regular season record, they're showing up when it matters. It looks like.
I mean, if you're Arc, I'd be perfectly fine with that +2 because you've taken the lead after race 1 and you just want to hold it. Basically, throughout as long as possible.
More importantly than the +2 is just being able to hold on to advantage in the top spots. So even that's a very huge thing for them. Anyway, TM is going to be there to break up the momentum, as we all know and are used to. So I like this pick a lot for VX. They're going to get a lot of shrooms early. The thing that's scary, though, is, Cudge is going to do Cudge. He has been ridiculous with the shock pulls recently, actually. Like, more so than usual, it seems. And a team that he's been developing good synergy with, his role in this team cannot be understated at all. It's almost... Okay, so Brand's going to pull a shroom in second, actually, which is huge for them if he can get by. But
someone's going to try and block the cut.
But Brandon's going to give it... Was Brandon the only one to take the cut? Oh, leave the double for Tom. Okay. So, he gets a shroom. It's maybe dangerous for him.
He's going to use it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with the usage, honestly, but he was going to be a sitting duck for the entire lap, I suppose, if not.
Is that a red coming for Tomsu?
No. It looks like it hit Cora. This may be going for Brandon. I'm not sure if Brandon blocked.
I think he did get out.
It sounded like he got hit.
Oh,
wait, no.
Never mind.
He's trailing, so... I guess Tomsu is just going to be up here. So...
Ooh, Tomsu.
Oh my god, Tomsu. Chill out. Chill out. So, there's something I'm noticing right here, and it's something that I'm liking from Arc's perspective, actually. It's like, even just 2 races in this match, you see that somebody is back there in VX to kind of try to counterplay Cudge. The thing is, there's a big opportunity here to get a bomb. Maybe tell Brandon go right path, maybe.
He did,
He's going to go right path. The bomb is back on the left, and I think
you see the Mario going into a Ghost using a Ghost.
Maybe Ghost using a Ghost. Okay, it looks like a TS, maybe. He gets a horn. Maybe not even too much time lost compared to most of the TSs here.
I would imagine that was a Vertex shot, considering that
Ghost
dodged. So
yeah, Ghost dodged. So, I think he missed the opportunity to horn there. He thought about it. Definitely could have maybe hit 1 or 2. Now he's gonna have to burn it here to try to get a shroom. This is gonna be a big opportunity right here, actually.
Getting Felix. Can he get Leo?
No. So 2-4-5 for Arc. Looks like Ghost is pretty safely going to be.
Oh,
first.
Blue is say that. There's a blue.
Though. So I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like VX is in top 2 right now. We're gonna have to see if Core can do anything up there. It looks like Ghost was not ready to dodge it. Tomsu is not going to be able to get away from this, right? And another one's coming for Brandon. He's at least going to be able to steal the double from Felix, but not maybe the pulls he wanted, but something that he can maybe do damage with.
Everyone's going to be passing.
He's going to go down a star, maybe able to bomb Felix back here, but since Mafi's in a star, it looks like he's not going to trigger it. Not going to be able to get Leo at the very end. So I think Ghost held on to first, actually. But 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 is a winning race.
It is, I think, yeah. Not by much, but it's, again, it's just another small win, which, if you're in Ark's position, is absolutely fine.
Yeah, absolutely fine right now. Maybe even applying pressure a little bit. That's going to be a +6 race win for them. So here is the other thing I want to point out right now. It's like VX is trying to counter Kudge right now early.
Yeah.
And you may think, well, we have to do it. We watched what happened against WF, but this may actually be a little bit of an advantage for Arc here, because I think other players on VX who try to perhaps try to counter back, they're gonna have less experience than him. Is the thing.
That's very true. Yeah.
They like, even if Kudge gets challenged, like, you have to worry about just like being outbagged regardless. He may not care. I know a lot of his time is spent bagging alone, but he may not care. He may not know the intervals better than other players, and if you're not ready and you don't get shocks against him, like, I guess they did that race. Like, it's gonna feel like you're wasting your time back there, if you know what I mean. And then you're gonna not know what to do, feel kind of flustered perhaps. So, okay, I see 2 Streetles out. So.
Oh, also
definitely not what they're going to want. Oh, Landship also. Yeah, definitely not going to be what they want on Driftway. So this is actually a very common track for VX specifically. This is like kind of like an exclusive meta track for just them, it seems. But they are very shock heavy on this track. They actually go back and bag a lot. So if there's any track that they may have bagging experience on, like Overcudge, like this could definitely be it. So Mafi going to get Felix out early. So if Tomsu's able to hold his shroom and not get hit by that boom, he's going to be able to pull into first with a boomerang, get a relatively decent lead if he can just hold on here. And it looks like he is going to get it off. So I'm not sure if anybody else took the cut of him. It looks like not. So Mafi's going to be in second. He's holding on to a boomerang in first. And it looks like Kudge is probably billing right now, but you got a VX member, another distance back that they're used to being in, I suppose, on this track.
We have Arc in top 2. Well, I should say at least top 2. We don't know who that Waluigi is in third. It could be Brandon, it could be
looks like Teeps from the glimpse that I got, actually, the Waluigi. So this could be a top 3 for Arc. They're going to need Kudge to do what he does best right now. This is kind of scary. I think he's wanting to get a horn, but looks like there's nothing yet. Now you see Felix back there. So Driftway, like, just sometimes by driving, if you drive well and like get your cuts and stuff. That was Mark's green. Okay, for a second I thought that Tomsu just threw that green ahead, and it was like, ooh. LS is going to be getting hit out there. Mark going wide. That's smart.
Tomsu putting a horn.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's why you sometimes don't want to see it. I think Mark's going to be passing him on the cut right here if he does it, but I don't really see it. There's a red coming from Tomsu, though. I think VX is going to pull into... I thought top 2, but it looks like one of them may have got hit also. So
that is a blue,
there's a blue out that they were holding. And if that doesn't work, there's perhaps an opportunity to pull double reds here. Or 2 shrooms would work also.
That bomb!
Oh, the bomb was really close. Tomsu's going to weave right by it, and he's going to pick up first, so that's going to be big for his team.
I think that's Vertex at least 2, 3, 4, though.
Maybe 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Kudge is not in last, so yeah. So Kudge actually getting up to 5th at the very end, so that's going to be a slight race win for VX with Tomsu doing enough to negate the damage there a little bit at the end. So holding blue definitely was I suppose a very good thing for Arc there. They were able to make great use.
It worked out in their favor, yeah. They change off street line, I imagine.
Yeah. Not sure where they're going to go. Maybe DK Jungle for just first. Never mind, they got other plans.
DEA.
DEA is the call. So I could see it. VX taking a page out some other teams I noticed. Pick Mumu for just spots behind first. Very easily could work out, I suppose. So get the drafts early, maybe some other stuff going your way, and could be a very dangerous scenario, I suppose.
Yeah, Mumu is one of the very, very few courses in the game which only has 2 item sets the entire lap.
So do a quick update on our other match. Actually, after a GPN 4 races, DVP is actually leading RK 174 to 154. So if you're curious in that match, that's a relatively close one as well, I think. So Tomsu going to do his best.
Both matches seem to be pretty close, which is good.
Yeah, Tomsu's going to do his best to front run over here. I believe that Arc is going to definitely be going. Well, I think it's not really a question at this point.
Well, Brandon being greened out.
Yeah, going to go for some backing strategies, but we have two very close ones right now being streamed. Of course, the other match being a losers, or not losers, we're not doing double elimination, a quarterfinal match. So this is a semi. That the winner of that's going to be advancing to play Jeeves. Winner of this will be in the finals. So
yeah,
we have an opportunity to make a play with a bomb here. Obviously, he's going to be holding the stream for the cut first off, though. Maybe he could do something a little silly here. He's got to watch out because, you know, Cora's up here with him. So 2 through 4 for Arc. He may be able to do a very ballsy play if they coordinate it well. He may want to wait until Cora is able to take the cut at the end of the lap. Looks like VX is more set.
The bomb's going up.
He backed it. I don't know what happened there. He may have hit Monfy anyway. Cora's going to be pulling into first right here. I'm not sure if he's going to have defense. Looks like Tricky has a bomb also, I think. So Tomsu's going to have to be careful. He does? Oh, no, he did it! But Tricky! How do you do that? It's the European advantage, I tell you, man. But Tricky going to be pulling back into first. It looks like they still have 2-3. Leo's going to go down, and Cora doesn't care. He's going to shroom back up in first again, and I don't think they have a blue this time. So Tomsu, another opportunity to get a green snipe. He's going to go for Mark. Barely miss him. That's going to be costly, but maybe he can hit a little bit of VX here. It looks like Arc is holding on to just first right now. And they're going to have to watch out because VX looking like they could definitely maybe take the cut here, and they got a lot of bottom spots. I don't think Cudge is able to pull anything this race. Looks at the very least they're maybe going to be able to pull some mid spots. I think Cora got hit out at the very end. We saw him at the very end there. So this is looking like a good one for VX, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
Teep's able to at least get 3, so the 8, 10, 11 is not going to be too great for them, I suppose. But still going to be a slight catch-up for VX there. They were down 14 going into that race, and I think the gap is only going to be getting slightly smaller.
Most certainly single digits now, I think.
Yeah, most certainly only a 6-point gap now. So, yeah.
Back to Street Tour. We're going to go DS. Yep, we are.
Gotta be careful because, you know, I suppose Tomsu was able to get the clutch first on DDD with Streetle, but you don't want to be feeling too slow, especially on a track like MW. So,
yeah. You see Vertex going MW quite a lot as well. They must most certainly will feel quite comfortable on that track.
Yeah.
As most would know. I'll have to see what it picks though. I think MW it is.
Like an MW, yeah. Just gonna pick Leo here. 6-point lead for Arc that they're hanging on to right now. They're gonna have to have a tough race perhaps against VX on a track that they have pretty good spots on. Top 2, a lot of bottom stuff. Really hard to get your coins to stay ahead here. So definitely could be a tough ask for them to win this race, especially with presumably a few Streetles in the lineup. So Tomsu going to get a banana early. I don't think he's going to be able to hit anybody with it. It looks like Ghost is going to be pulling into first really early. So Tomsu just yielding, getting the coins right now. He's thinking about the long game, but the thing to worry about is the thing to worry about is just losing the frontal presence.
Yeah, on a track like Mount Wario, having the front from the start is pretty important.
Yeah, there is so many question marks.
People's getting boomeranged out.
Yeah, you see that College is actually one of Arc's highest spots right now, which is not what they're particularly used to. So hopefully for their sake that they have another person up there. Looks like Monfy is at least up here too. I don't see what happened to Kudge. He may have fell off trying to avoid.
No,
okay, they have 3 through 5, so this is good. Tomsu
I think
also,
2 of them both got taken out, so it's only Tomsu up here now.
I looked away for half a second, but you know, Tomsu at the very least has 10 coins, and he has been huge for Arc in this match.
Yeah.
This at least brings hope, but he's gonna have to watch out here because there could very well be a red here. Gotta watch out.
Oh,
Mark just ran into the tree, so this is a big opportunity for Tomsu to take over and maybe. Oh, there's a blue though.
Blue shell.
Maybe shield another opportunity. He's gonna want to maybe try to make it so it's unavoidable for Ghost here. I don't think he's gonna be able to do that. and VX is going to hold on to.
At least top
Well, it
3,
looks like,
top 4
he,
now.
he needed to trail that. I don't
Top
know
5.
I do not know where the trail was.
Top
That's
6 Vertex
6
right now.
So you have to wonder, like, does Arc have anything to deal with this? Because this could just be
They
a
have to
complete
pull
war
something
changer right there.
now.
They have to pull like, this top. Okay,
Well,
so
there
they
it
do
is.
pull something. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to TS, but certainly get back up there, and that's a clutch shock if I've ever seen one, because they can maybe do a
Is
little
it
bit
too
of
late,
damage
though?
control here. I don't know. They should hypothetically. Like, I feel like it may have been too late because like I still see a lot of them up there. Like, you can still see a lot of Arc is back here. Like
Almost
that's gonna
all
be
of
at
them.
least
That-
a bottom 5, I want to
Yeah.
say. So
Still a top
that's
6 from
6
Vertex.
despite the shock at the very end, and I cannot help but feel that that may have been like a panic option. So
You hate to see it.
well. It looks like 2 of them dodged, and like perhaps like they called it because they were already in dodges. But the thing is, it's like if they had the shock and the stars beforehand, I think the better play would have just been to TS all the people on VX after the cut, because they could have certainly done that.
Yeah.
And then VX wouldn't have been able to pull any items, get any boosts at the end, and they may have been able to. They may have been. Unfortunately for Arc. Like they could have perhaps at least slid into like 3rd or something at the end there with the people that they did have. So
I think it's possible Ghost might have actually DC'd right here with the random pick, and you could see his me fly off. That
interesting.
might be his computer. We'll have to see. Yeah, that was most certainly the swing that Vertex needed.
Yeah, now it's looking like they have a pretty hefty lead. If anything, that's going to be a plus 34 overall. So definitely a gigantic swing, but don't want to count a team out yet because it looks like Arc had decent control of this match like relatively early. So definitely can't be getting too demotivated here. They got to make some plays, maybe throw a banana.
Oh
on the ramp.
yeah, Ghost is most certainly DC'd. He's not drifting at all.
Most certainly, it looks like Cudge is going to go back and take the be like, okay, it's a 5v5. I can maybe. Of course, it gets a little more difficult with the bots pulling shocks, perhaps. So
really unpredictable.
So it looks like VX has done a pretty good job of holding on to the stuff in the front. Maybe one Arc member could have slid up there, but I am not sure who it would be. I'm guessing maybe Momfy right now, but I haven't seen him so far. So
I just see a bomb go off. I'm not sure how many people that hit.
Okay, so Core is going to be getting kind of up here, and Arc's at least able to get into 3rd, but it looks like this is almost about it. That boomerang's going to be deadly for Arc, unfortunately for them. So he's going to be able to get Leo there, able to avoid the lag shell, maybe get LS here. Yeah, he's going to land that hit also. So I think they have 3 of the top 6, but just not the ones that exactly they want, maybe.
Yeah.
So I can't emphasize that this is still like a huge opportunity for them, because like if they have like more players up here, they should be able to maybe pull the items necessary. And triple reds is going to be very interesting here for.
Was that Brandon who just redded? Oh, Mark.
Yeah,
okay.
no, he read Mark. So
okay,
I think Tomsu's going to want to hold these reds and hope that something can be done up front. I think VX is maybe holding on to a 1-3 right or 1-3 right now, but there is a blue shell, which is. Okay, he may actually want to back some reds here. Well, maybe not. Okay, so Abu's going to be stealing triple reds, and that is very interesting, I guess.
That might have been a bot shock, actually.
I don't know. Somebody dodged, but it looks like
person.
it was a DK. So, is T-Pulse in first, or is it... Yeah, he is!
He is.
So,
T-Pulse is in fact in
did
first.
Tricky fall off?
We'll have to see.
So
it might have been lag. No, it was just lag.
Yeah,
well,
it's just
straight fireball.
That's unfair, man. That's just unfair. You can't just see something...
How did you not get hit by that
I don't
horn?
know how Tomsu didn't get hit right there, and this is kind of just like clown fiesting right here. And unfortunately for Arc, it's going to look like
Arc might have got top 2.
I don't know.
Top
okay,
3.
They got top 3 still, but definitely a little. Like, that's going to be a great race in helping them start the comeback effort. But you just hate to see like Tomsu was looking like he was pretty fine there, and like was not really expecting Tricky to just reemerge. He's kind of had issue with net like the entire match from what I can see. Really kind of unfortunate, but yeah.
That part of the track, it's one of the infamous laggy parts of well, all tracks. Like, there's the end of TikTok. Everyone knows how laggy that can be. And there was another track in my mind. I forgot what it was. But just that part of RWS, quite often you could see people just be there and then not be there, and then suddenly, oh, I'm back in second. And it can be really, especially if they have an item, it can be a game changer, really.
Yeah. All right, 64 Rainbow Road is the call.
We'll be going choo-choo.
This is pretty rare pick, I believe, for all of us.
You don't see it very often at all.
We're not very used to seeing it. I'll say that for sure. I think a lot of people question its viability, even at times. It's a little bit of interest. I'll just say it's a very interesting track and how it plays out.
There are no shortcuts whatsoever, really. So
yeah, it's a little bit chaotic. I'll say that.
See Felix with a red right now, trying to get up to the front of the pack. See T-Balls and Tricky up here too. Most people are holding on to Shrooms, from what we can see.
Another update on the other match. DVP is now pulled into a 46-point lead with 5 races left. Perhaps we'll catch the very tail end of that one. But anyway, Arc looks like they have the Shrooms. I think they just need to shroom up and take over the top spots. It seems that Tomsu has did that. I'm not sure if Teeps did. Somebody's going to have to call double here. I think, okay, Tomsu's going to be redded. So at the very least for Arc, they're going to have Monfy up there, but it looks like not much else. And oh, but that bomb looked like it did something. It looked like it hit Kudge, but it also went down and hit Felix. So Monfy got hit out of first, I think. I think Teeps is up here. So
I think Vertex have quite a lot of the top spots, I think, right now.
Yeah, it looks like VX definitely has a lot of top spots, but it seems like a decent amount of... and I think that banana actually hit Monfy, but
yeah,
looks like Arc has the entire middle except for LS right now. If LS can hit some people with stars right here, that could be really damaging.
Was he going to hit his teammate?
I'm not sure if he did or not. I think he may have hit... Tomsu should at least be able to pull into 5th here. The blue is out now. I think that should be an easy top 2 for VX, but it looks like Arc's going to get the majority of the middle spots. Maybe lighten the damage, a lot of DKs in the back. So yeah, this could almost even be a winning race for them. I doubt it, but...
I don't think so. It's probably a +2 or +4 for VX, I think.
It was a +2 for Arc. So,
oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just had so many bottom spots, I believe, that we could not really capitalize on the top 2 at all. So, it's like a +2 for Arc, but in a way it feels kind of like a disadvantage overall, just because now they got to deal with the other team having top 2. I'm guessing we're going to see the Shoals pick come out. Yeah. So. Oh, so okay. So it came out for Tomsu. Everybody else is going with Ed. I kind of like the Ed pick here because, Kudge could be doing some Kudge work, I believe. So. Shock is definitely a potent option on Ed. It is on DS2, but I would say even especially Ed. So, I suppose I'm just going to watch the end of this DVP RK race, since that's going to be finishing up right now.
It's going to pick RMP.
So RMP is going to be the pick. It's going to be very nice for VX.
Yeah, we see VX up by 20, I think, with a GP to go. So can Vertex hold on? I would say so, but I mean, I don't want to count Arc yet. 20 points is most certainly comebackable.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do it at the end of WF. They were down 16 going into the last race and got a +24 race. So this isn't something that couldn't be turned by one shock from Kudge. So it is most certainly too early to speak, I would say.
Yeah, it's like we can see. Gotta watch out for that trail.
Yeah, tricky, very difficult to maybe sometimes get by. So he's going to try to throw the banana down.
Is that red going
I think he didn't. It did not go for Tomsu, but I think it hit one of his teammates. Tomsu's going to have to do some work to try to get up here. Maybe try to lag trail Tricky. I don't think he's going to get him. But
Tricky just left for Arc,
and it looks like it looks like Kudge is. Oh, that was kind of close actually. Looks like Kudge is going in the back and doing what he's best known for, I think. So
trying to pull up
a lot of VX is up. It looks like Tomsu is relatively alone up here. I was worried for him that was going to hit him. He should have a pretty free hit on Mark here when Mark actually appears constantly. But he's got to watch out because you never know if Felix has anything also. Looks like maybe Felix did have something, so you kind of got to look both ways, So it's looking like VX and maybe do a potential small dagger
Oh,
here. It looks
the
like they're kind of
greens.
pulling away in top 4. Teeps is in a star, so that may be a hint, and they have triple reds also, so this is looking like shock or bust for Arc right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, well, there's the
so
shock.
yeah, we saw one of them dodging a boo and looked like a bit. There were 4 dodge. I think Tomsu was the only one that didn't dodge. So this could definitely be twisting everything right here, and we see that Ghost is going to be falling off first right now, and there's an instantaneous blue that's coming for him, but we see a lot of them up here. Now Monfy's going to be going down, but Mark's going to be going down as well. I know that Brandon and Teeps is up here, so I want to say that at least 4 Arc is up here. Maybe only 3, but... Okay, well, one of them got hit out, so I think it's 4 of the top 5. I'm not sure if, like, they're in first, though. Maybe they aren't. And we see Ghost up here. It really depends on who's first. We may be forgetting somebody. It was Corazon, so that's going to be a big race for Arc.
At least a 1-3-4 for Arc. That's definitely what they needed.
And we know that Teeps and Monfy were kind of up here also. This looks like
1-3-4-6.
the race they needed. And Cudge picking up these spots at the end it's very crucial. So only a +10, but the gap is only 10 now. It looks like Arc has kind of had control of this war outside of that one MW race. So definitely a close one we still have here. For sure.
We still do have 3 more races, and the gap is looking pretty narrow.
I'm upset. I looked at the other stream, and my guy Sliver just took a shroom cut in front of a red shell with no defense. It's looking like DVP may be having the dagger race right here on Neo Bowser City. They're up 38 right now, and maybe too late for them. Or, well, it's too late for RK.
Are we going to go to Moo Moo? We are. Moo Moo Meadows.
Always down for some Moo Moo. And RK actually salvaged that race, so still in it for them. Gonna be quite the comeback though for them. They are -44 with only 3 left. We got a closer one here for you guys. Arc is only -10 left. The perhaps the miracle run can continue for them. So
I have to say at the start.
Yeah, Ghost getting the draft early. You need to trail Tomsu. Yeah. Could have had the opportunity to get Ghost there, but regardless, Tomsu's going to pull into first at the very beginning. I'm not sure he's cutting up, but it looks like just VX.
Corazon get taken out. I'm not sure who that was.
Got hit. It may have been a teammate, so they've got to really worry right now. And this is definitely a track that's kind of notorious for shock being weak, so this is very big for VX to have top 2 early.
Yeah,
and
I was going to say Mark's going to probably try and back.
So
he did.
This is another
good right
another
now,
very tough spot for the Arcadia boys. So DK pulling it first. It looks like they still have most of the top spots. Like, I'm not sure what Waluigi's doing in the back, but it may just not be. I don't think it's worth bagging on Moo Moo almost ever, really. Like, you can see that Cudge is even up here. Like, he doesn't really believe in the, well, up here as in like somewhat close to the front. I don't know who's in the back. I want to think it's Teeples, but I just don't think you can really rely on shock gear too much.
I think it most likely is Teeples because we did see he got greened right at the start.
Arc's going to have to hope that they can shroom up, and it looks like Tomsu, like he's done for a lot of this war, is going to have to hope that he can save everything. Monfy's got a fire flowers, so Monfy not going to quite... Oh, there's a bomb that's going to hit Monfy. That's going to be... Oh, but, you know, Brandon and Cudge are up here also. If they can get at least, like, 3 through 6... And that draft's going to be big, but it doesn't look like they're going to get 3 through 6. It's going to be really a rough race there for Arcadia.
Top 3-6 for Vertex. Looks like Vertex are going to be slowly pulling away with it again. 2 races to go. An even steeper hill to climb for Arcadia here.
Yeah, and that was a pretty big one, so they're going to have to make some magic happen. Got a 30-point deficit.
Thinking about DP3? Nope. Back to ED. Gonna have to see what Vertex decide to go. They have top 3. They gotta try and I was literally just thinking TikTok. Or TH. We got a spread from Vertex. We got TH, we got TTC, and we also have a DK jungle, which is interesting.
Yeah, it seems like a decent amount of confusion even on their. Like I suppose like all of them still are kind of working, like for them, but anyway, TH is the pick. I think we're going to need to. I think we're going to need to see Kaj pull off more miracles here. I think it's going to be pretty tough gap.
This is such an important race because if Vertex win this race, even if it's by a little bit, then that is devastating for Arc.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tomsu burning out, that's not going to be a good start.
Yeah, especially since Tomsu's not normally the one who's going to be bagging, of course. So they need him in the front, as I can tell. And from what I can tell, it looks like DVP is just about put the cherry on top for a win. And will likely be playing JBZZ on the next cast. So.
Oh, that back from Mark again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do see Kudge back there.
Yeah, and LS is pulled into an early lead. They're going to need to get him out as quick as possible. VX looks like they're kind of dominating the top right now, which is precisely what they need to do right now. Well, there is a blue, but you know you got to put all the pressure on Arc right now if you're VX and
that blue
run into Teeps. At least Tomsu's not going to get hit until that bomb appeared. So that's actually going to like lessen the damage quite a lot on VX. It looks like Arc was almost going to take over top 2 for a second there, and they got to really worry about this boomerang right here. Now I know VX is probably going to attempt to throw it because they seem to be very aggressive, even close to a lot of teammates I know. So boomerang's going to come out. Maybe he'll be able to get a shot on LS right here. Maybe need to use it for defense though.
Did you see T-Pools in 4th?
T-Pools in 4th. Kudge is in back like normal, so he's going to need to try to chain the double here, get more reds. It looks like he's going to get precisely that, and it looks like he'll even have defense and maybe go for one more, and that's going to be enough to get LS out already, while he gets to hold a red and a shrew in first. So this is a really big opportunity for Tomsu to, maybe pull away. But there is...
Here comes the fire!
Oh, and that was a little bit of a mistake, I think, on his part, because... Oh, and I think Brandon got hit too, but the red would went for LS. So now Leo's in first. Brandon got hit out also. You don't generally want to be up here ever, but I think... This may be coming down to Kudge. I'm not sure if they got anything in the tank right now, but
we see LS
Felix is now in a bill, so
I'm not sure if LS actually got redded at all because he seems right.
Need to find a way to at least keep this close. Kudge is in somebody's in a star. Tricky's in a star right now. If there's a shock, it's going to be coming out soon.
There
it is, but it looks like some VX members dodged, if anything. So. I'm not sure. I think this may be enough unless Brandon's going to get first here. Tomsu maybe in 3rd would help, but it's only going to be a 1-4-5 and not much, I think.
1-4-5-8.
Yeah, it's going to be very close to even, so kind of devastating on Arc right there. Not get the big race that they needed. That was just a even Stevens race, so going to need something close to a top 5, I think, here.
No hesitation, straight to Sweet Sweet.
Yeah, we've seen crazier things, I suppose. There's one thing to really point out here.
What's that?
Well, the thing is that Kudge cannot overbag here.
That's very true. Because if Kudge gets last, that's just going to make
it's going to lock up the win.
Yeah.
So if you're VX, you could technically try to pressure Kudge by being further behind as much as you want, but the distance-based system in this game may make it slightly possible.
We are going to land on Sweet Sweet.
Sweet Sweet is the last pick again. They said earlier that they've seen miracles on Sweet Sweet. I'm not sure. There's definitely going to be a miracle needed, I think, to get this also as a win. But they're gonna have to be very careful here in how they approach this, I suppose. So I think it's official now. DVP will be moving on to play JBZ. Winner of that match will play the winner of this match.
Yep.
In the finals here. So.
Well, that red's skipping loads of people.
I think if you're Arc, you need to you need to take some risk here. You're down 30. You need a big race in order to keep this on the rails.
And that means that red from Peoples is going to be a start.
You're going to have to take some risk here. And I think the thing that worries me is like, I think Cuz should bag. It's just like, he's got to make sure he can catch up. I think right now I'm a little concerned because I think he's a little too close to the pack. I mean, they very well could still win this perhaps, but by running, but obviously it may not be as what they're used to. So for anything, Tomsu's
a bit too late
off in time. So Felix is in a boo right now. If anything, it looks like they need to at least take care of the top two before they want to get to any bigger plans right now. So Brandon's kind of up here also. Tomsu is going to be able to take the cut this lap, or maybe not. Depends on like what he wants to do here. He will be able to hit Leo after the cut, but he has to be careful because the man's lagging a little and he doesn't want to hit Momfy. So
no, it does get taken out.
I don't think that Arc is going to have a shock at all. Okay, Momfy barely going to miss the hit on Ghost Rider. You see a bomb go off. So LS is out. I don't know who's in first.
I think it's not Brandon. Who is that? Is that T-Pulse?
If it's T-Pulse or Brandon, like Arc has a shot at this.
Brandon's I think it is T-Pulse.
They have to hit Ghost. You got to shroom in Horn Tricky. You can't just hold this. You can. Oh, actually, he can get them in the cut. Maybe the Horn. Oh, Horn Tomsu Horn. Why? You can't just hold it to the end. And Cuz is going to get last. So top two is going to happen. I think he needed to take more risks there, make some extra plays, but this one is going to be going to VX, and VX will be playing in the MKU finals.
Still a good run from Arc, nonetheless.
For sure. I mean, a lot of people didn't expect them to be potentially tying for third, so. This wants an interview. I mean, I suppose we have time. We could run a DVP and RK in the background, but I think it's in garbage time right now, so. If he wants an interview, sure. But we'll have to make it very quick, as we have another match to be playing very soon between DVP and JBZZ.
Yeah, it looked like Tomsu had a pretty good showing this match as well. Apart from a few questionable plays like that horn at the end, but still, he did, for the most part, a pretty good job.
Welcome, Felix. Congratulations on making it to the MKU Season 7 Finals. That will be next week.
Yes, thank you.
You'll be playing against JBZZ or DVP. The winner is yet to be determined. That will be up next. It looks like RK has just been eliminated, so...
That's a good news. No, I'm kidding.
You look. I assume you're looking forward to everything, I guess.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what to say. It was a really good match against Arcadia, against another annoying match. Nothing against them, of course. They did a very good job at being annoying, and just props to them. Actually. I already told
they
people.
had a great run. So. I guess something that's interesting to point out, Conference B was looking like the stronger one throughout the entire season, but you see RK has now fallen. WF has fallen. ARC made it to third, and it looks like you guys will be representing Conference A in the finals and perhaps even have a shot to play another Conference A team. So it looks like a lot of the rivals that you've been having throughout the season are actually having better postseason runs than what we saw from a lot of the teams in the other one, or in the other conference. So who are you personally going to match up with in the finals, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you guys personally hoping to match up with in the finals?
I gotta be really careful in what I'm saying here because we know it's Margaret Deluxe here, and
I'm that media man who's asking questions you don't want to answer. You gotta give the proper response here.
But, I mean, it's Margaret Deluxe. We know everything can happen in a match, and it seems like from all teams, JBZZ seems the most consistent one with very, very good players, especially Pyrax is an amazing leader in call and do very well. So I think beating them twice will be very hard, but possible because it's Deluxe. We never know. I mean, I will say DVP, of course, but we never know. We could easily get fucked by DVP in 2 matches. Sorry for
Yeah.
that.
So, take me through that MW race.
Yeah.
The top 6 kind of turned everything around there. Was possibly
Did,
how
yeah.
you guys got the win in the end. So the margin was less than 40, so that was a huge,
definitely.
big deal.
Definitely. Yeah.
Take me through the mindset, I guess.
About Mount.
the
Yeah.
race.
Well,
Mount Warrior.
we were top pretty much everything. Like at least, if I recall correctly, we were top 4. We had 2 Dodgers behind, and we told them to be careful on minimap activating at the same time as them. And when I saw they activate Chuck right before our glider on top 3, I just called go everyone.
Yeah.
They made a mistake. We all have a glider. It's not slower, so
Yeah,
just
we
go
made.
focus.
Yeah,
We have the dictator here. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I
You
think
got
it
to
was
take
a
those.
mistake from them. I didn't see their point of view, but from ours, it seems like it was a mistake. But maybe they had a good reason to play it.
I think what we saw was that they were perhaps trying to get shot glass set or something, like just hoping that they could get it, or maybe at the beginning of the sector 3. And I think some of them may have been in dodges already, trying to catch up, and maybe panicked because their dodges were running out, so they wanted to make sure that they dodged.
Okay.
When in reality, perhaps the better conclusion would have just been in that, since you guys were so far ahead in top 6, to just
I don't
hold
know
the
if we were
dodge and
that.
hope.
I didn't figure out if we were very far. I didn't check this out really, but what I know is they put Chuck before our boxes, and we didn't get penalized in top 3, so that was really good for us.
I want to say that there was like a noticeable gap, I think, between top 6 and 7 after you guys got Tomsu out front. He took it over for just a second, but you guys seemed very well equipped to be able to end that immediately, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, only 2 winning races above 10 points for you guys, but they were by far the biggest ones of the match. So congratulations to you guys for
Thank you.
clutching it out in the races where it mattered there. Get the big wins on your side. Definitely propelled you for sure in this match. And
we will be prepared for final, and we will do our best for sure.
I assume you guys are going to be grinding a lot this next week. Make sure you're best prepared to make a title run there.
If we have availability for it, for sure. This week was pretty bad for us in terms of preparation. We had Tricky was sick all the week, and Ryu didn't have internet connection for all the week. So hopefully we get better. I don't know. Hopefully we get better opportunities to practice this week, because we're definitely gonna need it.
Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Squidz, you got any other questions for our winners?
Well, not really. I think generally Vertex did play that pretty well. It was a really close war.
Of course.
Despite obviously the huge swing, which was Mount Wario, the top 6 and Vertex. That's mainly what sealed the deal. So, but yeah, really well played from both teams. Congratulations, Vertex. Well played.
Thank you.
So I think that's all we have. If there's any final words you want to say, go ahead. But otherwise, good luck in your preparation this next week.
Thank you. We'll do our best. And good luck to JBZZ and DVP. Is gonna be a good match, I think.
Yeah,
we're excited for it. Thank you, Felix, for coming to talk with us.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, so I think we have a break coming up. So we'll be back in just a moment. So please stand by, and we'll have more MKU playoffs for you.
See you guys soon. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the second match of the MKU Division 1 playoffs. So we've just seen Vertex war against Arc. That was a really close war, but unfortunately for Arc, Vertex had a huge swing on Mount Wario, which basically led them to victory, really. But Arcadia still managing to get third. And who we have now is we have DVP versus JBZZ, I believe. Going to be another really close match, I think. But before we start, Rookie has decided to pop off somewhere. Maybe he needs to go. I'm not sure. But now filling in for him, we have Rod.
What's going on, everyone? How's it going? It's been a while, but I'm back. We're here to bring the absolute hype in the D1 playoffs. JBZZ, DVP, some strong teams, some strong players, some strong races.
But yeah, like, is this our first cast, Rod? I think it is, together.
Yeah, I think this is our first cast as the duo, Rod and Squidz, also known as Rid.
But yeah, I think this is going to be quite a hype match and quite a hype cast. Now regarding lineups, on DVP's side, we have Dash, Despair, Maxim, Roberto, Slater, and the one and only Twonk himself. So yeah, again, really strong lineup. Excuse me. And on the other side, on JBZZ, we have Athaway, Dayam, Nitro, Thomas, Power, and Pyrax. So again, just absolute beasts of lineups.
Yeah, definitely very strong.
Now, regarding who you think is going to take it, what would you say? Because I think this is going to be a really close match.
I mean, yeah, so it is definitely going to be very close, and I have been following MKU religiously for the past few months. So I know everything that's happening. Looking at the lineups, you know, I recognize some names. I don't recognize other names. But
yeah,
I'm excited to see what each player brings, and for me, it's up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I think regarding just raw strength, I think most people would think JBZZ would have the slight upper hand. But even if that is the case, it wouldn't be by much at all. Because again, as we've said, both really strong teams battling for the last final spot to go against Vertex in the playoffs finals. And so, yeah, let me just quickly see how much we have in room right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in room. So I imagine well, we're just waiting for the last 2 people to join. I imagine it will start within the next few minutes or so. But yeah, I see 11 in room now. But yeah, again, it's going to be a really close match. I'm pretty excited to see this. I want to see how it turns out.
Yeah, for sure. And I did hear Felix at the end of last match. You know, we just had Vertex versus Arc, and Vertex did take the win. So Rookie asked Felix, like, what do you think of the next match? And he didn't want to say anything too controversial, but he was, you know, pointing out that DVP has really strong players, and JBZZ also has strong players, and the strong leader with Pyrax. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, it is going to be a really hype match for sure. But yeah, still waiting for never mind, the last just joined. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're going to be underway any second now. I'm not sure who's hosting, but yeah, it might be Pyrax. I'm not too sure. But yeah, regarding the spots, I have no idea. So we might see. Well, regarding track picks, I've never actually really known what tracks both JBZZ and DVP feel comfortable on.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, I'm sure they'll go with the classics. I don't know if they have a favorite team track. I heard Arc saying like that miracles can happen on Sweet Sweet Canyon. So they might have a track of their own. I know, you know, certain clans like I'm in Presto Brigade for 200cc, and you know the whole theme of that is Music Park, and you're like, that's our team track. Do we do well on it? I don't know, but it's our team track still. So it looks like we are starting now. we have JBZZ going with Warrior Stadium.
I assume they have the majority of the top spots then, because I wouldn't know why they would go that otherwise. And yeah, on the other hand, I guess that is the case because DVP deciding to go TM, which would suggest that they have most of the middle bottom spots. So we'll have to see what track we play first. But what we do know is that it's going to be a really close match, and we're starting on TM.
Yeah,
TM is kind of I don't want to say controversial track, but the thing is, it's kind of like a mix between a bagging track and a runner, because like it's not a bagging track to the point where obviously you see about 3 or 4 people bagging like Cheese or Desert, obviously not, but there's so many cuts and so much can happen at the end, like fire, boomerangs, bombs can be devastating. But yeah, starting off, this is we're watching Pyrax's point of view. We just saw 6 people take the cut there. That's half the room. We do see someone get taken out. I think that was Roberto that was taken out. We see a Nitro in either second or first. I think Nitro's in first because someone's on the right path. We see Pyrax is still holding onto his bananas. He's going to get rid of them, but himself
gets the snipe on himself.
Yeah, we do see Mr. John Slater with triple greens up and forth. That blue is going to hit Pyrax.
Gets blued.
And so triple streams is pretty good pull. Means that you can take the cut, but most people around him are going to be taking the cut as well. We see what's Dash holding. Dash is holding a red, I think. Pyrax is going to go ahead and see if he can pass him anyway. I'm not sure what spot Dash is in now, but I think he's still holding the red. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Looks like Dayum's been taken out. We see Nitro in third. That's Roberto right next to him. Pyrax is going to see if he can trail him. I don't think... No, he's not got him just yet. We see a Dry Bowser up there getting taken out. There's another blue
going up.
Another blue. Can Pyrax pull a shroom? He can. So Pyrax is going to be able to take the cut. Probably get himself into... I was going to say a higher spot, but it looks like everyone else...
Yeah, so a lot of people taking the cut there.
We see a lot of DVP up here. DVP at least top 2-5, I think. This bomb
Pyrax looking behind him, making sure he's not going to drag anyone, but he's going for something to snipe! And he gets
directly on top of Slater. DVP is still holding first. That one red isn't going to take out Maxim. His coin being stolen, that's fine. But the horn coming up from Twonk.
Wow, he goes from second all the way down to 10th because of the horn.
It might even be less than 10th. Yep, 11th.
Yeah, he gets 11th because then he didn't have any shrooms to do the shortcut.
Yeah, top 2, 5, 7 on for DVP, 3, 4 for JBZZ. That's most certainly a winning race for DVP. Not by all that much, but definitely a good starting point.
Yeah, for sure. And so we'll see, DVP has the top 2 and JBZZ going with Bone Dry Dunes and now DVP going with Warrior Stadium. So that was a -10 race for JBZZ.
Still a good start nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure.
You're also waiting for the track to be selected. I would like to give a shout out to the AU boys for making it into the Division 2 playoff finals. Good job, boys.
Yay.
But yeah, so we see, I think Roberto's the only inward in this room. So if you're JBZZ, you might want to consider picking anti-inward tracks, because then in a way it might make it feel more so of a 5v6, because tracks like DNBC are good frontrunners, and they're also notoriously known for being really bad for inward. So we'll have to see if JBZZ pick that out at all. Maxim's still holding on to his first. Pyrax being bumped off. That's unfortunate. He's going to be sent back down to last. We do see Despair back here in 11th or 10th. Someone's going wide. I think that's Roberto. Power, I think, got taken out along with Dash. We see a bunch of Waluigi's at the top. So I would assume that's most of JBZZ holding the top. But at the same time, we do see quite a few JBZZ back here too. So if JBZZ are holding top 3, it won't be much more than that.
Oh, goes for the snipe. Doesn't get it though.
Yeah, not quite. It was close, but not quite. We do see a Waluigi being taken out. I think we see Roberto stopping for a box. Could that suggest that a DVP member at the back has shock? I highly doubt it, but it's possible. Twonk's going to see if he can do some work with these reds. But Despair is in front of him, so he's going to have to hold them for now. Although Pyrax is going to shroom up into 4th. We have John in 3rd. And I do think that's still JBZZ in top 2. Yeah, oh, never mind Daemon being taken out. So it's only 1-3 for JBZZ right now. Slater does have a horn.
No,
never mind. Oh, that's Maxim in first. I completely forgot.
Yeah,
Maxim's a Waluigi. Because when I see Waluigis, I automatically think it's most of the JBZZ members, which I think it is. But Maxim is still a Waluigi. So that is DVP with top 2. Slater using the horn, seeing that there's no blue. Oh, that boomerang was...
Yes, the boomerang banana.
We do see some of JBZZ coming up. A shock right at the end. We see a Wario getting blued behind the line in like 8th. Will he lose a spot? I think he still managed to hold on to his 8th, yeah. We see JBZZ getting bottom 3. That's another really good race for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so DVP just got 1, 3, 4, and JBZZ got bottom 3, so that's not going to be the best race for them. It looks like it's minus 16, so DVP starting off the first 2 races with building up their lead, and that's going to be really helpful for them in the beginning.
Yeah, most certainly. This is most certainly the start you want for DVP. And JBZZ deciding to go with Club Mario, also known as Electrodrome.
Yeah.
You have to see what DVP are going to choose with their 1-3-4 DK jungle. Respectable. I like it. I mean, I've never really been a fan of DKJ myself, but I mean, whatever works for them, that's the main thing. It's going to pick DKJ. So the aim here is DVP is going to have to try and hold on onto their top spots for as long as possible. I'm not sure how good DVP is for Roberto specifically, because I'm not sure if this is a good track for inwards. I would imagine it isn't really, but well, we'll have to see how it turns out at the start here. Quite often, you'll be able to see on the first 2 corners, people getting bumped. Like we did see a Waluigi go down onto the grass there. I think that might have been Maxim or Pyrax not using this.
Pyrax he gets the unlucky draft there that puts him right into the water.
Yeah, not using the recently upcoming and trending smart steering strat.
Oh, of course. You know, I mean, anytime I go for that bounce strat, I always turn on smart steering and auto accelerate. I just put the controller down.
I mean, I just have smart steering on 24/7. Don't know what you're on about, but so we do see Pyrax with triple greens. He might be able to do some work on Maxim here. Oh, I thought that was going right for him, but nah. Maxim with a boomerang.
There's a lot of stuff going around with these greens.
Okay, we do see.
It looks like he got hit. Roberto got hit there. Then boomerang there, going the red.
Okay, Despair's going to be able to dodge that red. We do see a DK in first, which is likely Slater, I think. We did see a DK in second, but he got hit off, I think. So I think it was Twonk who got hit off out of second. He's now in 7th. But Slater's still holding on to his first place. Having the box stole from him.
Here.
It's unfortunate.
We do see a lot of DVP. We see DVP in 7-8. Oh, and then gets hit there.
He's got stop-scrolled by Twonk. Nothing new.
So I think JBZZ might have bottom 2, or they definitely have someone in the back there.
We can see there are a lot of Waluigis behind first, at least in 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them is very likely Maxim, and if it isn't Maxim, then it's just straight up JBZZ entirely. We do see a couple of Waluigis being taken out though. We do see someone billing up. I think that's Daem, yeah. Can he get the chain this time? He's going to have to slow down for it. He's going to get a golden. That's not too bad.
Is a blue going? Will it get to someone before the line? It's taking out people here.
Yeah, DVP.
Pyrax narrowly avoiding the greens. I think he passed him at the line.
I think he did.
That's a lot of Waluigi Wigglers right here.
There's a
One
lot
of them
them.
is Maxim.
That's a pretty even race for the most part. I think DVP might have won that race by a couple of points, but yeah.
Yeah, they won it by 2 points.
Yeah, really close race. That was a really good run from Slater, and I'm pretty sure a DK in the back was holding a blue shell for most of that race, I imagine. There's a
Probably.
good play for Slater for slowing down at the line as well, just to make sure the blue didn't hit his teammate in second or third or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, where are DVP going to go? They're going to go DS. Oh, JBZZ are going to go DS, sorry. We see DVP,
DVP is going
with
TikTok.
I think it's probably a course Slater's fairly comfortable with. So right now, was that the second race or the third race? That was the second, correct? Oh no, third.
I think it was third,
race.
yeah.
Yeah, because we had TM, Bone Dry Dunes, and we just had DKGO. But regarding the score, Divine Phoenix taking a pretty comfortable 28-point lead.
Yeah, that's definitely very useful for them finishing up GP1 right now. That's where you want to be, you know. You want to get ahead early and not have to.
Yeah, most certainly.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
But yeah, so we got Slater still in first. He's probably going to go for the coins. We do see bananas being thrown. Pyrax is frantically checking his rear because he wants to see what people have behind him. We do see a couple of people holding shrooms. We have Athaway in first right now. Who's that? Who's just come into first? I think that might be Slater again, or is he back? Oh no, Slater's in like fifth or sixth. JBZZ holding top 4 right now with Slater in 5th. We do see JBZZ has a horn in 4th as well. So they have the choice of either just straight up holding it for a blue or seeing if they can take out DVP in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, we've never been able to pay attention to a match more than when the person is spamming their rearview mirror, but I think that's the optimal strategy. I mean,
it is.
It's interesting what's happening right now. I think, you know, just having some fun. They do have like top 4, top 5. So I mean, and they're all fine. It does look like Power has triple greens behind him, so want to be careful.
Yeah, this is exactly why you want to check your rear mirror so often, because you don't want to make a slight mistake and just, I don't know, get outlined by your by your own teammate. And
I mean, I guess, yeah. And okay, so you know, some coordination there, like, yeah, I'm gonna red you, but no hard feelings. No, don't worry, I got protection. Does pull a shroom though in the pocket, so it does look like that played out. In the back,
see lots of people going to dodges. Yeah, lots.
There's
of dodges,
a bill in the back though.
No shock, I don't think. No. If there was a shock, it would probably happen there. But JBZZ is still holding on.
Unless
to a
the
really
guy in the bill has
comfortable
one in his pocket, but I think, I mean, the pack is closer now. But JBZZ.
If it's gonna happen, there might be a target shock around here.
Oh, on the glider, could it happen? Nope.
That
There's
blue
blue coming in at the very end.
Not gonna hit. I mean, that is a really tight pack going from 4th to 12th. I think he was probably going to
coming in 4th.
Yeah, I think Pyrax was thinking about backing in, but he crossed the line just in time. That is still a really good race for DVP. Top 3, 6, I think it was. So that's definitely the race they needed to catch up.
JBZZ, yeah. It was JBZZ just got top 3, 6, 9, 10.
Yeah, if I said DVP, I apologize. I meant JBZZ.
Yeah. So now the difference is only 8 after the 4th race. So, you know, it's real. This is it. Or not it. Finals are later, but this is intense. It's like when you watch like football and like the game before the Super Bowl is like really interesting and the Super Bowl isn't interesting. Not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just saying, you know, the getting into the finals, I feel like has its own competition. And then when you're in the finals, then it's like, well, I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, guaranteed second. And just a reminder that whoever wins this match does in fact face Vertex for the in the finals.
Oh, fun fact: when I said football, I meant American football.
Oh yeah, because Nick's saying most people here are Euros in the chat.
And also, I did see a request for some expert analysis. I mean, there's a match, and it seems like most of the characters come from the Mario universe, so that's interesting. And here's the thing, you know, you play Smash, you choose the best character. And it seems like here, there's a lot of Waluigi's. Is Waluigi in Smash? No. I mean, come on. I mean, like...
Come on, Nintendo, what is this? Yeah, so we are starting here on Dry. Undoubtedly DVP's pick. Considering that JBZZ got top 3 last race. Gonna see if they can cancel it out. Looks like the majority of JBZZ are running. I think 4 of them are, and 2 of them are gonna go back there. Meanwhile, it's probably the complete opposite with DVP. The majority of them are going to be bagging, probably around 4 of them. We do see Athaway getting redded there, but on a course like Dry Desert, it doesn't really matter all that much. He's going to back out. He's going to do
Pyrax is like, no chance, my guy.
He's doing the pussy strats.
But the question is, who threw the blue? I feel like it was probably JBZZ. I don't know.
Perhaps.
But there it's going. And so now, I mean, Pyrax is... If he can pull some like shrooms here, he's in a better spot. But I mean, you want to get your golden with your star in your pocket and then just go off and hope you dodge. But we'll see. I think early shock.
A fairly early shock. We do see quite a lot of dodges back in the pack, but I mean, this is only lap 2, so
I think right now Pyrax is just going to try. I mean, he's in first now with 2 shrooms.
Oh, despite having a boomerang in second, that's going to be quite frightening.
There's
another blue
now,
as well.
But people just took the cut. So up there we have the, I think Roberto's in second.
Oh, we see Dash slowing down. So that blue's going to hit JBZZ, I assume. Oh, no, they had a shroom. That's what we like to see.
Blue's dodged. A lot of people coming up now. Pyrax didn't get a box there. Maybe, well, he doesn't have anything now.
Redded as well.
Oh.
In the quicksand, that's, yeah. We do see Maxim holding a star. It is possible there could be a last-second shock. It's unlikely, but it could happen. That red is gonna.
Oh my!
Travel backwards.
Yeah.
Pyrax.
So not looking good there. We do see a lot of Waluigi's taking over. I think.
I think that was a fairly good race for DVP. For them.
I don't know. It's close. It's pretty close.
Pretty close. I think that's basically around a tie race. If not, maybe a +2 or a +4 for DVP. But yeah, we'll have to see. Still, quite a lot of these races have been really close. Apart from, obviously, that DS race where JBZZ were just able to take top 4 and just run away with it, really.
So now we have a difference of 10 DVP.
10?
Wow. It is close.
We see Ice Outpost coming out from DVP. You don't see Ice Outpost very often, so it'll be interesting to see if it picks it, which it does. So we'll have to see how everyone fares on this course, because, as I just said, you don't see it very often at all. It's quite a rare track. In Wars.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see how it plays out. And I know if the more obscure tracks, if you can get your team to master that, then you can just pull that out and be like, "Ha, we're actually good at this track." Like if all of you just suddenly, all 6 of you switch to inside bikes and just go off on Toad's bike.
just pull out the no you, the reverse card.
Yeah. Like suddenly all of JBZZ is like, oh, Roberto, you thought you were an inside biker? No chance, my guy. We're going Toad's Turnpike and you're going to get last. It's a possible strategy. I mean, I've never tried it. But right now, we got...
Oh, Twonk getting just bodied by that banana. That was brutal. We do see someone from JBZZ being taken out as well. Oh, well, you say that. You just got hit by something. We see lots of people dying. It's quite hard to see the spots right now. We do see DVP in at least 5, 6, and first. We do see Despair pulling triple greens. Pyrax is like, nope, I'm out of here. But never mind, he still couldn't avoid them. So,
I think DVP has top 2, maybe top 3 if that's Maxim, but
yeah.
I'll get the double box here. A star and a single shroom. I mean, I don't know. On this track, I don't know what you want. You want good items, so he's going to try to get a double.
That's going to go for...
He's going for John up there.
He's going for John Slater, yeah. The man himself. What are they holding
Oh,
in
it
10th?
disappeared. Get horned.
Is that a shock I saw in 10th, or was that just me seeing things? No, it's a star. Okay.
So
But yeah,
it's
I
holding up
think
now.
that is-
JBZZ has like 7, 8, 9.
yeah, but I think that most of the top is being held by DVP. Then again, as I say that, we do see Dash being taken out. But if JBZZ want to flip this around, they've got to just see if they can get up there and take out most of the front. But it looks like they're mainly gone. So DVP holding quite a comfortable top 3, perhaps. Another ghost.
Oh, another one. Yeah. So yeah, I think DVP is gonna get first.
All these reds might do work on Despair.
There's a blue
That red's
coming
going for
up now.
Nitro. It's going to hit him. Unfortunate team kill from Pyrax. He's going to fall off as well.
That's unfortunate. There was too much going on. He couldn't. I don't know. Maybe if you look behind him more, you could have made it. But that's unfortunate. There, DVP gets top 2, but then JBZZ coming in with a 3, 4, 5.
But also bottom 3. So that is
Minus
quite a
16 for
yeah, quite a
JBZZ.
quite a comfortable race for DVP. Massey's just DM'd me on Discord saying that it's Jibs, not JBZZ, and I thought Jibs was just a nickname. People call. Oh, is that actual name?
So did I. It's actually fascinating.
Okay,
Well-
people might have to inform me about that on the chat because I've been calling them JBZZ for the past year and a half, and so if their name actually is Jibs, then that's slightly embarrassing. But
Well, I mean, I think it's Jibs versus
Jibs versus DV.
Anyway, we're halfway through the war, and we have DVP up by 26. And I mean, honestly, when we look at the race scores, the biggest difference has been been plus or minus 20, and the only time Jibs won a war, was a match was plus 20. So that really carried them here with the overall 26 difference. Now we're going into Electrodrome, second half of the war. You know, there is no halftime, but I'm sure there was a quick chat. Pyrax was like French speaking and told his teammates, "Let's do this."
Putain, why are we losing? Okay,
Yeah.
right, that's probably pretty offensive. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that means, but we don't mean any offense.
Yeah.
To
It's all fun
anyone.
and games. I'm glad how close this is, though. For the most part. Apart from that last race, DVP managing to extend their lead. But that horn's going to be doing work. Is it just me who's experiencing a little bit of frame rate lag, or are you experiencing it
I
as
know,
well?
I was seeing some of that too. I didn't know if it was just my net.
Okay,
but
right. I'm not sure if that's actually.
I don't know if it's affecting the stream. I don't think it is. I think it's just because of our thing. But anyway, something
yeah.
happened there, and now Pyrax is in 11th, getting some coins. We have DVP in 10, 12, and Jeebs in 11th and 9th.
You do see quite a lot of Waluigi's up there. Now, I'm assuming that most of them are JBZZ. One of them, obviously,
mean
we know
Jeebs,
is. Oh, yeah.
Squidz.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Jibs. But yeah. It looks like DVP might have to do a bit of catching up. But on ED, it's most certainly doable with help from this end cart. And if they pull a shock, they might be able to target shock most of Jeebs.
Yeah, we do have a Donkey Kong. Just never mind.
Oh, no, we don't.
Teleportation. Yeah. So what? Jeebs has 4, 5, 6 here.
7.
And 7. And in the top, they have someone in the top 3. 2 probably. So
Bananas.
it's looking pretty good for them. He's gonna have triple bananas to protect himself, and he'll
There
probably
is
just...
Dash behind him, I think. Oh, never mind. Did he get taken out? Did he fall off? I'm not sure. No, it's just lag. Oh, but he got taken out now. He's going to be able to get 2
here.
shrooms.
easy
You
cut.
see a lot of Jibs up here. I think that
Oh,
might
this
be...
is gonna be. Is that top 5? Or
It
unless
depends if
unless
Maxim got first. No, that's top 5.
Oh, that is a top
5
5
9.
9. That is a huge race for Jeebs.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like the last war we saw. One team, for example, last war we saw Arc take the lead against Vertex, and suddenly Vertex get a gigantic race, and then they just run away with it from there.
They got the top 6 on, I think it was Mount Warrior, people were saying.
Yeah.
But here we have a plus 34 race for Jibs. So, but still, DVP building up their lead in the first half. gives them a bit of security for a race like this. So they're only
Does.
down by 8 now.
8 now, yeah. Still
Well,
a
I mean,
close
they were
score.
up before, so they are down now, but it's definitely not out of the question for them to bring it back.
Yeah, most certainly. Excuse me. DVP respectively going Cheeseland. You've just got to just start fresh. But unfortunately, the Mario Kart gods have denied them their wish, and we're going to Piste Musicale, commonly known as Music Park, or if you are British like me, Melody Motorway.
Oh, fascinating. If you're me, you call it the track with the violin in the beginning. Or is that a cello? Or is it a viola?
Oh, dude, God knows. I don't think that's the most important thing about this track.
But I mean, all right. So, Jeep starting out with the top 5.
Pyrax.
Piranha decides to have a snack in the middle of the race in the form of Waluigi. Pyrax getting a double. He's gonna pull out the absolute mushroom strategy here.
Yeah, so we do see Dash in last because it's a Wario. We also do see now a DK back there, so that's it. DVP with at least bottom 2 right now. All those greens are a bit scary. I'm surprised Pyrax didn't get hit by that. Oh, there they go. They've just been stolen. Dash is. Oh, never mind. Dash is.
DVP right now is top 3.
Yeah, and
later in first.
I should probably
Dash
correct
has a
myself.
red, so-
Dash has switched to Daisy, so I'm not sure who that Wario is. I'll have to see whenever I can.
DVP has top 3 again with JBZZ or Jeebs in 4-5. Pyrax is gonna go to red, and he'll get Twonk. So now 2, 3, 4.
We do see a horn going off behind Pyrax. I'm not sure who that hit, but you see Slater still holding on that first place once again, just like DS and Bone Dry Dunes.
Yeah, so we have Dash showing in the back, and I don't know. I haven't seen him. Oh, now he's in the bullets. So no, he's not. I don't know. I haven't seen him activate any items, so I'm a bit suspicious on what's gonna happen here. But maybe
Pyrax is doing a good job on just holding these items because with a boomerang and triple greens right next to his teammate, that's a bit sus. He's gonna back them. Hopefully, that plant is that gonna hit his teammate?
Blue
No,
coming
it's
out.
not. That blue's gonna hit.
that blue!
Wait, doesn't want to. That plant may have just planted his teammate off as well. It's a disaster striking for Pyrax.
Then
Getting
he got
last.
I'm not. Probably Dash got a ghost and stole a boomerang to snipe Pyrax.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
still another fairly even race. JBZZ
It is
getting
exactly
most of the it is exactly even.
It was a tie.
JBZZ getting most of the spots behind first, but DVP getting that first place is kind of what saved them there.
Yeah, they got the first, and they got 4-5, and then they got 9-10.
9, 10, 11, I think.
Oh yeah, and 11. So, still +8 for Jeebs, and I still can't believe that's how you pronounce it, because it sounds like a meme. But
Are we just gonna not
Hey.
talk about how there's three crowns right now?
oh really? We have a 3-way tie for MVP. That is cool.
I mean, 3 is the most I've ever seen. I've never seen 4 people with a crown, but you still don't see a 3-way tie for MVP all that often. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's Hathaway, Maxim, and Slater. Is that Hathaway? No, it's not Hathaway.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was. Oh, it was.
Yeah, it's THS.
Yeah, and that is Thomas
Yeah, Thomas.
from Jeebs. So yeah, I think it's 2 DVP and Thomas up in the top. But now we got Warriors Gold Mine. Great track, if you like it.
Yeah, we from what I know from just general war knowledge with AU like to pick it when they're 2, 3, 4, and I assume it's the same for most clans. It's a considerably decent drafting track because you can get quite a lot of drafts at the start.
No? Some strategy thrown in there.
Well, I mean, We'll have to see how this race turns out, though, because at the moment we do see Jeeves with a possible top 4. Never mind. We see Thomas getting taken out by, I think, a banana as well.
Some
Even more bananas. Oh my goodness.
5 other people.
People are dropping like flies right now. A Plant in 5th. He's going to slow down and get to third. Probably get him off. That's brutal. But yeah, so assuming Maxim is at the back, which he is, he's there. That is a top 4 right now for Jeeves. So really strong start for them. It's a pretty good breakaway as well. It looks like a top 4 breakaway. First seems to be and First is so far ahead that Pyrax is just going to go ahead and be like, you know what? I'm feeling like triple shrooms right now, in 3rd, as you do.
Yeah. So yeah, they are. I mean, there's a decent size gap.
There's like Waluigi's
like 70 Waluigi's.
Yeah. Oh, there's the shot there. We're gonna get.
Whoa.
It's not often you see a target shot there. I think that was unintentional, but it happened. So unfortunate for Pyrax, but we'll have to see how many people dodged.
4, but now Dash coming up, people bulleting.
That's Roberto coming up as well, I think. That Bill's going to bring him up to 2nd. Despair is coming up with a star in 6th. That Bill's going to go ahead and hit Pyrax. Because why not?
Alright, so Pyrax opening for something here. Gets his 4 shrooms, and then gets billed by Max.
Again!
But DVP, they were in the bottom, and I think they did make a pretty decent comeback, but I don't know if it was enough. It might have been too little too late.
Oh, 3, 4,
but
5,
it was
6.
not, my friends. It was, they got what? I mean, I don't know. They got a lot behind top 2.
JBZZ Jeeves got top 2, but they also got bottom 3, so that's kind of a weird race.
Yeah, it was DVP actually won the race. They cut down the lead by half. They are now only losing, or no, now they're winning by 4.
Oh, how much of a winning race was that?
So DVP won the race by 4.
By 4, okay. I think that.
So now they're ahead. Jeeves is still ahead, and they're ahead by 4 points.
Yeah.
I was reading
Jeeves
the
is
thing
still
wrong.
ahead, yeah.
It's like that's not math, but it is math because it's a bot. And
we got a really close war for you guys. Gonna be fighting for the last remaining spot for D1.
Yeah. So whoever wins this match, let's see if I know how the tournament works. They win this match, they celebrate. Then next week, they face the winner of the previous match, which was Vertex.
They do.
And then they could face them twice. Is that a thing that could happen?
I'm actually not too sure because I know it's not double elimination. But I'm not sure if there actually is another round after finals.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard Felix talking about like he wouldn't want to face Jeeves twice, but I don't know how that works. Anyway,
Rookie's just given us the confirmation that it is indeed a best of 3, which is interesting.
Oh, that is kind of hype.
Yeah, that is actually pretty high. It's not often you see that. Yeah, it's not often you see a tournament format like that.
I will probably be on a plane, but we
On
got
a
3
plane?
races left.
Oh boy,
On a
where are you
plane.
going?
I am going over to Wyoming.
Ooh, wait,
Oh.
where's that? I've heard of it, but I don't know whereabouts it is.
It is western U.S. It's like on the western side of the United States. There's like mountains for hiking and stuff. But we do see Jeeves up here with like a 2, 3, 4, 5, and they might have first, but I don't know. I think they do. I think it's top 5 because they don't seem to be attacking the guy
Yeah,
first.
there's at least a 2, 3, 4, 5 from what we know. We get to see who it is in fact first.
Yeah,
So
so it's top 5.
we do see
right
Slater
now.
streaming up now. So Slater, I think, is in 4th or 5th. We do see a red going for someone. That's gonna hit a Jeeves member, and Pyrax is gonna see if he can trail Slater here. It's quite hard to see where he is. He's back there. Jeeves having top 4 right now. That green is oh god.
Oh, got him
He's
with
gonna
the
trail
trail.
his teammate as well. Oh, really unfortunate. Yeah, Jeeves is still holding a top 2 at least. 4 shrooms in 9th.
He's just gonna go for it. Try. Oh, there's a
He's gonna get redded.
red probably from a crazy 8 or. So now he's in last. He'll do have
somewhere.
one more shroom. I don't know. He can get 10th maybe 9th.
Just beating out on Twonk, I think there.
I think
Yeah.
So they still did get top 2, and then they got
But
bottom 2
three,
and 8.
yeah,
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for DVP. That's another winning race. That's actually quite similar to the gold mine race. In fact,
so ladies and gentlemen, probably I don't know. So we got 2 more races left, and you're wondering what's the score. I don't know if the stream says it yet, but it's tied. So what will happen?
Two
2 races.
races to go, and we are in fact tied.
We're
have got
tied.
a really close match for you here, folks.
410 to 410. Also known as tied.
Also known as drawn.
Also known as even.
Also known as not different. But yeah, DVP going with
I'll give you the win there.
DVP going with Cheap Beach.
Yeah, so we have G's with the Hyrule Circuit. I like that track. I'm a fan of it. And it is going to be Hyrule Circuit. So I don't know what the play is here. I mean, it's as if the war just started, but it's a 2-race war. But it's not, because you have the momentum, except the momentum has been going here, and then it's been going there, and then it's been going back, and then it's been going upside down.
And now it's just like kind of nowhere right now, because it's just a straight up draw. We'll have to see who can urge ahead and just take the victory. I mean, who knows? We might see a draw, and if that is the case, that
would be so hype.
That would be really hype. I believe if it's a draw, they will. I'm not sure if they'll play one race or a GP. I think it's the GP, but I might have to be corrected on that.
Pyrax is gonna get ready here, but he'll make it past the glider. So, we have people going around a turn right now, and 2 shrooms. I don't know. That's not the best pull for where he was, but it's what he needs. We're gonna see some cool action unless he uses his shroom. Oh, he does. He's weak. He could have saved his shroom, done the ramp thing, but I don't know. I'm not one to.
He's gonna play it safe,
correct.
which I guess is.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I have the authority to tell him what to do. But we do see
quite a big split in the map right now.
Yeah.
We see a bomb going off hitting a DK.
Yeah, so that'll separate the pack more. I think we have top 3 for Jeeps with Dash in 4th.
Pyrax putting triple greens is pretty good. He might be able to. Able to deal some damage.
He might be able
to dash.
Do something dirty. He's gonna try. But the thing is, when you have a shroom, you can't. I don't know. It's hard to slow down and then use it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a blue coming now. I don't think.
Do they have a horn in first? I don't think they do, because he's going wide.
Yeah. He gets out of the way, lets his teammates keep the top 2. So Pyrax is going to try to do some damage here, throwing the greens back.
Yeah, triple greens, Pyrax special. What can I say? He's going to throw that last one back. Going to go right into dash, or is never mind.
No, I don't think it's
going to be lag.
So Jeep says top 2 4. Dash. Does he get hit there? I don't know. But Pyrax will secure second probably with his shroom, unless there's red behind him.
No, I don't want to speak too soon, because I mean there might be a really late shock. I mean, and by really late I mean really late. But JBZZ, also known as Jeeps, are having really good spots right now. Maybe even a top 3. Yeah, top 3.
They're getting top 3. Someone took out Jazz.
No,
but
Slater getting third.
I think he got fired off the ramp.
Yeah, I think Slater got third. I think 99% sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Slater. So whoever used that fire, I think it was Slater. That was a brilliant play.
That's still probably like a +8, +10 for Jeeps going into the last race.
It is a +12.
A +12
for Jeeps.
My
they got top 2, 5, 7, 8, 12. So DVP.
Now,
so DVP they got 9, 10, 11.
This is where things get interesting. So Jeeps have a +12 point lead going into the last race. People would think, +12 lead, that they have the advantage, but +12 really isn't as much as you'd want it to be going into the last race specifically. I mean, especially if they want to make finals.
I mean, they'll take what they get, and plus 12, it gives them a bit of security. But I mean, I was gonna say like a lot of races would be more, but when you look at the history of, just these past 11 matches. A lot of the races have been really close. I mean, we see the outliers. And honestly, the outliers are all with Jeeps coming in. They had a +20. They had a +34. Except a bunch of the other races, it's just a difference of 4, a difference of 2, a difference of 10. So, if there's a +10 race for DVP like it was in the first race of this war, that's not going to be enough. So we'll see some risks probably being taken, but not as much as if you guys were here last match. Arc was down by like 34 or something. But we do have Royal Raceway here for the last race. Or
shout outs to the 116 people tuning into MKC on this fine Sunday evening or afternoon, depending on where you are, to watch the finale of this hype war between DVP and Jeeves.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Anything can happen. I mean, the two teams, they've been going back and forth the entire war. We do see, he's slowing down here. And this race, I mean, you were saying there might be really late shock last race. I think just in general, and part of the reason why this war has been so close is because I feel like there has been just a lack of shocks in general. But Pyrax does pull a blue here.
It does. I think Slater is on the boundaries of being first. Yeah.
So they go for the blue. It's going to try to get Slater, but it seems like he slowed down.
I think he did. It's going to hit someone. I'm not sure who it hit.
It looks like Pyrax is going to be bagging now.
Yeah, Pyrax is going to go for the shock.
And you can get people going off the glider. That's huge because it's right at the end, and people dodge. That then they can chain into the cut. But we do see Dash in last. Pyrax
I think Dash is going for the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pyrax is definitely going to try to get. So he gets to his bill as fast as possible. I don't know if that's. Let's see what. The build does do some solid work for him, bringing him up, but we see
some of Jibs being taken out by
I think that's Dash all the way in the back. So Dash is just he's going for it. He's like, okay, I mean, we're down. We gotta get this. We gotta get a shock. We gotta just trump them.
I think they have to. Because
Pyrax does have a star here just in case. He's gonna use it as security. He goes for the snipe. Goes for the dodge. I don't know. I don't know if that was a Jeeves shock or a DVP, but I know
that was most certainly DVP because top two from Jeeves got target shot.
Pyrax had the star and he brought it up and he knew that.
But Pyrax is going to be ready. DVP is going to take top two, top three, top four. Here they come.
What is happening here? Gets hit by nothing.
This is going to be really close. Top two for DVP at least, I think. Quite a lot of
Pyrax does not know what's happening. I mean, he was smart with his star.
DVP was top three. Is that enough?
6, but then they got 10-11. What's going to happen here?
That's going to be really close. I think that's just enough.
That is a -16 race for Jeeves, giving DVP
take the win against JBZZ on the last race.
4 points. 4
points.
Oh
my goodness.
DVP taking the absolute win. If we could have replays.
Oh, God.
But I'll describe it. I will give my expert analysis for what just happened. Basically, people were racing around a track called Royal Raceway, originally from Mario Kart 64. Then what happens? It's like lap 3. DVP is like, okay, we're losing. We got to win. Dash, my guy, just send it. So Dash is like, all right, okay. He gets his shock. Probably. It was probably him. He gets a shock. He's like, boys, I'm a shock. And then he takes the shock, uses the shock, but then Pyrax is like, no, I'm smarter than you. I'm going to dodge. But then Pyrax dodges, but then doesn't have protection, and then gets hit by like 5 things, and then DVP goes Neum.
They do in fact go Neum, and but that red really was what sealed it. Because I think if Pyrax just didn't get red and got first, then I think DVP would have lost that. Because
I mean, -4 overall, like the difference between first and second is 3 points just in itself, and then what difference between second and third is 2. So like that's really variable.
But wow.
But that was pretty cool. Got like 126 or something. All of them on the edge of their seats.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of sweating a bit right now. That was a really intense war. Congratulations to DVP for clutching it out on the last race. And I think we're gonna get an interview with Master Slater.
The Dry Bowser himself.
Indeed, the Dry Bowser himself. Yeah, looks like Maxon's pretty happy in the chat right now.
We got him.
What's up, Slater? Congratulations on the win. Amazing last race. How are you feeling right now?
Hey!
I bet you're feeling pretty happy right now.
Yeah, my hands are literally as red as my hair from clapping so hard when we won.
That is huge. Yeah, so big congratulations. I mean, just a few questions going into that last race. You know, down by just a bit. So, what was like the game plan there? What was the pep talk before the race?
Well, there was a lot of tracks that the bagging tracks, most of them, well, a few of them are gone. And, we didn't really want to rely on the other ones that were left because I feel like we'd just be winning by RNG at that point, but we still wanted to get shock.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So what we decided to do is we went Royal Raceway because, that's a track where people primarily run. And there's not really many baggers on that track either, but it's still possible to get shock. So before the race, we declared that, Dash would go for shock. And the rest of us would just run. And then if we were to get shocked, then the people who were in the middle would just back out immediately to try to get dodges. And, that's just what we did. And, even though Pyrax, dodged when they were top 2, 4, 5, like, not only were their top 2 target shocked, but dodged. And I was able to banana Pyrax and a few of them, actually, as soon as I took the cut behind. And it was just like that. We got top 3. And,
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, we saw Dash just, like, very behind. And we're like, okay, I mean, they're just going all in. They have to get the shock here. And, I mean, that's exactly what happened. And it was great. It was really fun to watch. And, I mean, we did see a blue, I think, lap 2 going for you. Was that yours? Were you backing out? I don't know what happened there.
On Royal Raceway?
Yes.
I think so. I remember we saw the dry Bowser in the front.
Oh, yeah. So what happened there was that I was, like, I shroomed up on lap 1. I was right next to, like, 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I was able to actually take one of them out with triple greens, as far as I'm pretty sure it is.
All right, yeah.
I forget exactly what I hit them out with. But regardless, they were 1, 3, 4. And I was able to pass one of the guys. And after that, it was JBZZ who had the blue. And I'm pretty sure JBZZ was also 2, 3. So, yeah, it was just at that point where I just decided to let them pass because it really wouldn't affect me. And they were just going to go forward anyways because Power had a horn. And I think it was just a win-win at the end of the day. And it benefited me for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have anything else to say, I don't know. I mean, that was a great match. That
really was. It was pretty close, like from start to finish, apart from a few races. But I mean, it just kept going back and forth for the most part.
Yep, exactly. The match aside, I think the reason why this win was so important for DVP was because, ever since back in, I think it was December of last year, we've had really bad luck versus VE and JBZZ. And it wasn't even the fact that, like, well, obviously they outplayed us and stuff, but even though we were pretty close in terms of power rankings and such, like, every single time we played them, they would just destroy us outside of, like, the first agility match we played against them.
So this victory must feel pretty sweet then.
Yeah, going into this week, well, no. So throughout this entire week, pretty much, we were kind of concerned about how we were going to do in the playoffs because of Zealous's drop, we actually lost our first place in the conference because Vertex, who lost to Zealous, they actually got a win off of that match. Oh,
yeah, of course.
And because of that, and us losing to Vertex on the same week, they got first in the conference. Whereas if Zealous didn't drop, we would have gotten first, and we wouldn't have to play JBZZ. And if worst came to worst, we would have played JBZZ in the finals. So going into this week, we didn't really have much expectations for how we were going to do in the playoffs. We were just hoping to get a 3rd or a 4th, and we'd be satisfied with that. But, here we are in the finals, and I'm really excited for next week.
Yeah, Felix's wish has been granted. It's going to be a DVP versus Vertex playoffs finals, a best of 3, if I am correct.
Yes, best of 3 finals.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty hype. Basically, first to 2 war wins is the victor. Yep. That's like a tongue twister. Huge congratulations. You and the entire team played that really well, I think.
Yeah, I know. Even though people may see that, like, I scored 107 and such, they might think, ooh, John carried the team, whatever. No, that doesn't apply. The entire team played really well, both versus RK and versus JBZZ. We were actually on fire today, and this was definitely a good week for us, especially considering the fact that we had a few rough matches in the regular season. Like I remember some of our matches, I remember we only beat DMK by 4, and then we lost to Arc after that. And don't get me wrong, like those teams are obviously really good, but I feel like the general audience would think that we would win those matches like pretty easily. And even though we beat Zealous right after that, we still had a little bit of a rough regular season, especially too because I didn't even play the first half of the season because I was just focusing on school.
Yeah.
But I mean, this just goes to show that regardless of what happens in the regular season, like you're still in it no matter what. If you have a few bad matches, it's all good. Just pick it up and just slightly give her.
Yeah,
Wise words.
It was great. Like school just ended for me, so I'm coming back to this, my first cast in a long time, and I mean it was just amazing. And yeah, what were you saying? Like we saw lots of team play there, and everyone was they were present on
no worries.
Yeah, they were doing a lot for the team, and
yeah,
it
exactly.
was great.
Yeah, everyone in our lineup played a very important part in the war, and honestly, I just love my team. That's all I can really say.
That's wholesome.
Yeah,
that's really wholesome. But so once again, we are we're going to get a DVP versus Vertex final. And unless there's anything else you two want to say, then I think we'll be heading out shortly.
I mean, yeah, rest up this week, I guess. I don't know. Give the fingers a nice rest. Give the hands a nice rest from the celebrations, but also do celebrate. That was a great match. And
yeah, my hands are still recovering, but it was worth it. I've never popped off so hard in my life. Like
that's great.
It was just a crazy win.
Yeah, congratulations again for the win. Have you got any last words, Rod?
I don't have anything. I mean, be sure to tune in next week because, we did have Felix saying that he hopes that he was leaning towards hoping that DVP would take the match, and so there's a little something there like, oh, yo, you wanted us, well now you have us,
Yep. There you go.
I'm excited to watch that, and
yeah.
Oh well, I might be away, but I'm excited. And to all of you guys that watched this match, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
If you have any last words later for the team or any words of encouragement.
I think I've said my part.
Yeah.
Played
Fair enough.
really well that match. I'm really proud of everyone on my team. We played out of our minds today. I feel. Both matches we were just on fire today. We made little to no mistakes, and if we did make a mistake, it was very small, and it didn't really affect us that much. But yeah, at the end of the day, we just played really well, and just the way she goes.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much, and congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and also thank you everyone for tuning in. Got quite a lot of viewers today for such an amazing and exciting match. And hopefully next week we will have just the same. So I'm Squidz, and
I'm Rod.
And I'm John Slater.
And we'll see you all next time. See you guys later.